Okay. Doop 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 doop. It looks like we're live. Allow me to tweet it out. Okay. I am tired today. Just gonna put that out there. It's been a long, hard, long day. And I am really only doing this because I want content to go up this week. Otherwise, I'd be tired. So, I am refreshing myself on what I did last time. I didn't do anything map tile-wise, but I did go over the overworld. And I found out, yeah, I do have better grass and land tiles to work with. Okay. So where are the problems is the question of the day. Here. I don't like this very much. But is there anything... Ooh. I went past it, didn't I? Ugh. Yeah. I am a sleepy Lego tonight. It's, like I said, it has been a long, long day, and I am ready for it to be done. But I still need to take a shower. No. You. That looks ugly and bad. That's terror bad. That is terror bad. Or maybe I could do. Maybe I could stop yawning. So I need the island tile. No. I'll live with it for now. I'll fix it some other time, because really... what did I even do? Hit enter. It's kind of convenient, I guess. I need... Oh, wait. Shoot. That's a water's edge tile. Where did the water's edge tile happen to go? There it is. I did it. I did it. I did it. I don't like you, though. You are lame. You tiles up here are lame. You are what I need. Sorry, I was being talked to by someone. Or somebody was talking, I don't know. But I got bored of map tiling, because guess how much of an attention span I have right now? Very little. No. I'm gonna open up a new OHR game. This is something I had been working on. Let me just fix that. Okay, now we've got the right window. And let me just test the game. And fix that. Well, yeah, so this was something I was working on for a while. But I stopped. Because really it wasn't working out the way I wanted it to, but I made some fairly significant progress that I was rather proud of. So yeah. Yeah. This has been a project and a half. I don't really want to get into Pokemon ROM hacking. It's not my style of thing. But what I am working on, or what I was working on, made some kind of significant progress. I mean, I'm going to save changes and continue editing. We're going to boot up a new game. You know, here's the character. Check the PC, because it's an NPC. Guy in a space pod, you know, climb into bed. Because you can do that. You know, the carpets, he's kind of a stick figure. Terrible mom sprite. What was I on when I made that? This was all added map filler for some reason that I will fix after this. These houses have had no work done on them. These trees have, though. These trees you cannot walk through. Obviously trainer tip sign that you can only talk to from the front if you want the sprite to still appear. Route 401 is that way. There's another map off in that direction that I can't get to. Tall grass. I bet I could probably relayer that, or just move the hero layer down below the grass layer, so that it looks like he's walking through it, which would be a cool effect. Okay, this is out where that other route is. That's just an item zone. Up here's a beach and a lake, kind of influenced by Pokemon Gold and Silver, maybe. Where's my map? Where's my map? Where's my map? Where's my map? I don't have a map. But yeah, this was mostly just world building when I made it. Like, if I could, like, create this in a Pokemon game, I'd be really happy. But I can't. I'm not that skilled. This is another city. I never bothered to tile it. Only ever bothered to tile tree. Not this. I also kind of like these bacon strip roads. What is down here? Something. It was probably a berry patch area that I was working on. shorterish routes, I guess, which is a bit of a nice thing. Maybe, I don't know, depending on who you are. Big city, I was proud of this. You can actually walk into the buildings on this one. Oh gosh, these indoor tiles. Besides the stairs were cool. You know, kind of a hotel building. I was proud of this. It could use some really major touching up if I were to ever make something out of it, but also I could probably fix these stairs so that the building actually works out. But hey, it takes you up onto the roof, and I was proud of that. I was proud of that. Very proud. Those stick figure legs, oh my gosh. Okay, you can't walk through these walls. Yeah, a lot of this was influenced by Unova and stuff, because those were the games coming out at the time. Also, you can walk down off the ledge. I used door tiles. I couldn't figure out a way to get yourself, like, to hop down them. But I mean, like, of course, you can... Wait, you can view the map. Yeah. This is the entire map of this route area. You know, basic first two cities and stuff. I should really get back into playing Pokemon that isn't Alpha Sapphire. Because I didn't beat, but I've been playing Alpha Sapphire a lot. And not this. And not Gen 4 or Gen 5 and stuff, because I skipped those gens. Can't go into the Pokemon Center. Kinda lame. Kinda really lame. Can't go into the gym either, I bet. I didn't work on that. I was mostly just working on the routes. Also, he doesn't disappear under there. Disappointment. This was heavily inspired by Unova. You know, having the big text board and the person there and the checkerboard floor. That was inspired by Unova a lot. But yeah, out onto this route. Slightly more interesting. Do I have a map? I don't have a map. Berries, obviously. That don't even appear in your inventory. Dirt path. Underneath the trees. One thing I got right with this was the tiling. The tile layering, at least. Maybe not the tiles themselves, but layering them. Top-notch, I think. Well, not top-notch, but I got it more right this time than I did in Origin of Switch, ever. And probably more right than I ever would with the Final Frontier, assuming that ever reaches the light of day. Kind of awkward transition there. Did I put... Nope. So, genericforest.jpg, I guess. I'm just making fun of myself at this point, because this is all bad. So bad. Why did I think this was acceptable? Why is this guy move so slow? But I mean, like... I don't know, I really liked the ideas for the world that I was working on. As... like, ideas and stuff. I really liked where I could have gone with this, because, like, at some point when I was bored, this was 7th grade work? Yeah, this was late 7th grade over the summer work that I did. I drew out an entire map of, like, what the region would have been, and I was actually kind of impressed with what I had done. Not super impressed. I mean, to the point where, like... One second. Nobody in my house knows how to close doors. I just got a phone call, but yeah. I don't know, this all could have used a lot of work, but if it had gotten, like, work, like, if this were complete, I would have been happy. Like, very, very happy with myself. Granted, we don't make it very far before we run out of traveling space. This is the end of the maze of wood. Then it's kind of a more paved route. You can see a bit more of the Unova influence here. So all of a sudden, no map still. I'll show these maps later. But all of a sudden, we hit sort of your whatchamahoosit, the second city in Black 2. The Black 2 was especially an influence on how I made this, because Black 2 was just coming out at the time. Or Black and White 2 were just sort of being announced and coming out, and you're getting all the info. Yeah, you can see some of its influence, especially here, and in the next area, especially, there's Unova influence. I mean, like, we can get on the boat, and we get off the boat, and all of a sudden, still no map. You know what? I'm gonna boot up Custom Engine and go to map data. I named it Port Harbor. What was I on? But yeah, see, that was what it looked like. Major Unova influences. If we edit the tile map on this one, we can see, bam, yeah. Let me just leave that up in the corner. So yeah, no switch window so that you can see. Pokemon Center in a building, you know, alleyways behind streets, large, big streets and stuff, a park. You know, this was very heavily drawn from, like, Castelia City. So that was what was cool at the time. Also, you can't walk behind the buildings for some reason. Probably because they're not tiled above anything. But, you know, you've got, like, your trees. These are supposed to be vending machines if they worked, which they don't. There's a route down there, and there's a route up here, and then there's another route up here. It would be all so much more bearable if the walking speed was faster, but I can't adjust the walking speed. Does this one take you anywhere? No. Infinitely flex your muscles as you walk, because that is definitely how normal people walk. So what was this, a crosswalk? Yeah, it was a crosswalk. I was kind of proud of how the Harbor Edge came out. Like, not in terms of, like, graphical fidelity, but in terms of, like, just how well it lined up. I was proud of that. Yes, this is the one with the route. The top one might have a route too. Where does this take me? Takes me out and onto the bridge, which, whoops! Not quite totally properly tiled. And not at all wall mapped. Whee! Just walk across the map. There's nothing down there. Let me bring up that map. Yeah, let's see. There's nothing here. What other maps are there? There's Route 405, which who knows where that is? I don't, and I made the game. As if you could actually call this like something somebody made. This was just sort of a test passion project. Like so many of my other things end up being. Because, like, you can't really do anything here. Also, I should probably change this title from Origin of Switch to Derping Around In, but this isn't really a game. This is just running through old files and stuff that I was working on. I was like, hey, I remember when I did that. Wonder how it holds up. Here's a hint. It doesn't. But that's that. Let me see if there's anything else worth showing off here right now. Once again, it's all in pieces, damn. Thought you were worth one. I suppose the Final Frontier was the most finished one. Like, besides the Origin of Switch. Partially because it's the only one I actually put any time and effort into. Like, it's even evident, assuming I loaded up a title. Nope, no title screen. That's kind of lame. Also, it's called Pirates RPG because initially this project started out as a pirate game. Just because I was watching the Pirates of the Caribbean and I was like, I could do that. Either way, Captain's... What is your name? Captain George. George up the jungle. Picks up items where he goes. Space. Yeah. So what was unique about this one was, as opposed to equipping, like, characters with armor, instead characters have ships. Because it's space. Captain Steve joined your party. And he's not... Or is he in the front? Status. We need to order. Oh, yeah, because it's stripe on the helmet that determines who you are, not the color of your belt. Right. Equip you with this weapon, Standard Buster, and equip you with... Or... This engine's kind of a little inconvenient. And equip you with the nose, so that then you have, like, a tiny bit better HP. We have 50 gold. Can we buy anything, like a repair kit or something? Not that's gonna matter, because one of the first things I put into the game was the insta-kill weapon. Buy, 2 health patches. Or hull patches, I think. That's what the H stands for in this thing. And as you can see, we're in space! Up here is like the front bridge, and this is where we just were. And that's the back of the ship. And for some reason, we can fly under the engines. Why can we fly under the engines? I'm not sure. Battle. Of course, their speed is low, because this is early game. Either way, you just get to wail on them with lasers. And we get golden experience, but eventually, as I put a map into this one, we are going to reach that planet. Which I may or may not have accidentally. Yeah. Spoiler alert for the end of this game, assuming I ever make it. It's actually a prequel to the original Metroid. Like, the original oh, he's dead. You can tell because he's got explosions and stuff. Which look like they were rendered, like, with the worst engine ever. And that flame drone is doing things to us that I don't enjoy. It's longer until one of you levels up. Boom. Miss. Boom. Done. Have I just been dropping frames for the last 20 minutes? No. If anything, my drop rate has been getting better. Captain Steve leveled up. Status report. Doing something other than playing the game that I'm supposed to be playing right now. Okay. So, there's nothing here, but if we go around the back, we pick up the light laser. You know what happens when you equip it? With a standard buster? It's called the ultimate buster. It's gonna lower her HP, but whatever. Now all we have to do is heal. Or, like, get revived. Back onto the ship. Back to the lab again. And we're just gonna heal up a bit. Cost 0 gold. Uses dodge, raises defense. You know what? We're not gonna buy any of that. But I wonder if I programmed hiring people at this point. Nope. Whatever. We can still go out and demonstrate that light laser, the ultimate buster. Heavily. So, I know I said this earlier, but this had some... Oh, geez, that speed. Light beam. Takes a little while to boot up, but when it hits, it's like an insta-kill. Shoot. That's one bug with this game. Well, whatever. I've been streaming for like maybe 30 minutes, but no one's showing up, and it's almost time to go to bed. So, good night.